Junior D. Giuseppe was with us, and I said to Junior, drive the car down, follow me, I'm going to walk this lady home. And I'm walking home and it's raining. And did you have an umbrella?
Yes.
And
yes.
we get down, I don't think I walked under it, but I got wet, and got her to the door. So did I get your phone number?
No.
I don't know, but anyhow, I knew I was going to be down there next week looking for a basketball game, so I said, I'll see you next week. And so I kissed her goodnight, and she was shocked. And her sister said to her, "Did he kiss you?" And she said, "Oh no." So then I called her and made a date, and I took her up to what the heck was the club up in, the Orioles in Boyertown. We used to go up there, and it was a nice club. And we went up there and was dancing, and we went up that night, and first date, and we danced, and it was a fine night, and I enjoyed it, what I did, and so I took her home, and we made another date for a movie, right? Before you went to Florida, or was it after Florida?
It was after Florida.
Okay, so she went to Florida, take Joan and, Joan down to her mother. They were living in Florida. Joan was up. So they took the bus down to Florida and came back. She sent me a card.
Joan was only 6 years old.
And when she got back, I called her. It was right before Christmas. It was a couple of weeks before Christmas. And I asked her to go to the movie, I think. So the movie is down Rittenhouse Square. So I didn't have much gas in the car. Didn't have much money in my pocket, for parking. So I parked this on the other side of the park, where the movies was. So we're walking through the park, and I said to her, "It's a nice night for murder. You be the murderer, you be the murderee, and I'll be the murderer."
Was that it? Was that how you fell in love with him?
So that was it, and I took her home, and I ran out of gas in Jeffersonville, and I walked from Jeffersonville, hitchhiked to Phoenixville, and I got home, and next morning I got Joe to go down and got a couple gallons of gas, put it in the car, and drove down and got some money, and drove the car home. Then we made a date for Christmas Day, right? And when I get down there, I was going to take him over in the car. Well, my car broke down on East Street. So I called Joe and told him, so he came down, and Joe's looking to see, I guess, what your mother looked like, and wanted to see, but she was hiding. And then we decided to take the bus, her mother and Nancy and I, and her over to her Aunt Frances for a Christmas dinner. And I brought her a little compact, black compact with some makeup and stuff in it, a Christmas present. I didn't want to get too personal. But that first Valentine's Day, I bought her, was it the first Valentine's Day? I bought her a heart that opened with pictures in it.
Rocket.
And she bought me a belt. Spanked me with it. So we had a very fine time. I met her Aunt Frances and Uncle Mickey, and Uncle Mickey says, "You want a shot?" I said, "No, I don't drink that stuff, hard liquor." He said, "Would you like a beer?" I said, "Yes." So I had a beer with him. And he's pouring down a couple shots and beers, and very nice. He was very friendly, but very, as a bartender is, he's very rude, very rough around the edges. And we had the dinner, and Aunt Frances made her favorite beans and pork, I think, and it was a very nice dinner. Stan Morrison was there and made it full of himself as usual after dinner.
Don't